are, man. It's
All right, we are live. And again this week we have the incomparable Luke LSG. And again, we're just talking some news of the week, politics, and sports. We got a new one here because Luke is a massive Boston Red Sox fan, and he is currently under blackout. So as a surprise for him, since we do extensive sports gambling.
okay.
And as a surprise to him, since I have MLB Game Day, we were able to do this.
I mean, a video would be cooler.
Can you not see it? Actually, copyright you can't. I can't. I have the actual game. Like I could load it up, but due to copyright, I can't stream it. So this I can stream.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing because I have a bunch of Sox on my fantasy team. So let's go Trevor Story. Let's go a bunch of players. I got Bregman in. They're playing him again. They're great. Actually, they didn't get off to a hot start after the All-Star break, but whatever. Summer is when teams get hot, you know? So why not?
Are you guys getting that heat wave thing that's coming here soon?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, what, 110 degrees or something like that?
I sure hope not. What I'm trying to keep an eye on is this Sunday, as far as whether it's going to rain or not.
Really?
Oh, shit. Fuck. All right.
What'd you forget?
I forgot something important today, but I'll just do it afterward.
Yeah, how's the new job going?
It's good. This isn't even about that. This is something else, but I just sent out a group email and I just realized I need to add something important to it. So I'll just have to do the old reply all, everyone, like, and by the way.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I got 2 of my employees are about to have kids.
Whoa.
One of them had his son. His wife just gave birth over the weekend, so he gets 2 weeks off. Then I got another employee whose wife is due in late August, and so he's going to be out whenever for 2 weeks. I mean, I get it. It's kind of cool, but maybe they should just give everybody 2 weeks for, in addition to their normal vacation, just 2 weeks for whatever. Your dog needs to go to the vet. Sure, take 2 weeks off.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do?
Looks like Story just grounded out.
Of course.
No, he got a single.
I mean, I can't even read what's happening there, but
go Story time.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing this on your phone, right?
I mean, I have. I like to
no, didn't last week you do it on your laptop? I thought you did.
Sometimes I might have. I like to put it on the radio a lot.
Yeah, I can't really make this any bigger because it then like.
Yeah.
Well, I could do this.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong one.
Hey, wait. Hey, hold the screen up for a second because I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna run to the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Oh yeah. Holy shit.
So while they're on commercial here, and I'll monitor it for when they get back.
Well,
have you been following any more of the Epstein shit?
Absolutely, man. I was gonna say it's ramped up even since last week.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, how does this even? They are flat out trying everything to change the subject. I mean, they're throwing everything at the wall.
It feels like more and more high profile names are just saying like, this is bullshit. You know?
It is. Well, I mean, it is. What possible excuse could they have to not release the files? None. Not a one.
Did you see that thing about the breakdown of like the video that got released and how it was tampered with?
Yeah.
I mean,
and then did you see the other one where holy crap, his cellmate actually said that the cell that they show in that video is not his.
No.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, dude. The other thing too is think how long Epstein conspiracy stuff has been going on for. A long time. Years before this latest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing. It's now come out like now there's photos of Pam Bondi, the attorney general, with Epstein at Mar-a-Lago. Like what? Like how crazy is this?
It's crazy. And this might be maybe the one issue of all time that can actually create like a riot or something where people are like, we're not going to let this go. We can't.
You know, it's for so many years. And I think we all kind of know that, like the whole everybody's the same under the law is complete BS in this country. It's total bullshit. But this is one of those instances where it's not just like financial crimes. All right, when there's massive financial theft and everything else, they throw Madoff. Yeah, they throw a Madoff under the bus and then they move on. Defrauding investors, shit, slap on the wrist. We know nothing. We as a populace know that nothing is going to happen to these guys. You know, is Zuckerberg ever going to go to jail for essentially brainwashing and, you know, flat out stealing everybody's private information? No. Nothing is ever going to happen to that dude. But I mean, this underage girls and everything else. I don't think we can't. No, we can't let this go. Like this is not one of those things that can just, you know, I don't care who you are, you can't get away with it. You shouldn't.
That happened to somebody I know, by the way.
Oh, really?
True story.
Me too, actually.
Names cannot be said, but
no,
this person was married to somebody, and then one day the cops showed up at the house saying they had a warrant for the computer.
No shit.
And found a lot of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Arrested the other party.
Damn.
Life fucking changing on a dime right there.
That is crazy. Because, well, actually, my instance, it's
so for the sake like that, we can't let this Epstein shit go.
No, we can't. What? No.
There it is.
No, a girl I was in my grade in high school. Went to high school with. We hung out quite a bit. She was a really great person and everything else. She married a guy, and then just like the kids were like, I think 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. Finally came to her and just like, and like somehow I forget how she found out, but it was like just asking like an innocuous question, and the daughter like said, "Oh no, it's when so and so come in my room at night and blah 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 blah," and she was just like, "Wait, what?" Found out her husband was doing that shit. Yeah.
Shit is awful, dude. And yeah, but dude, there's a reason that like if pedophiles are in prison, they get fucked up and they get their dick flushed.
They should be. They should be. Fuck those guys.
Exactly. So everyone knows the right thing here.
We all do. That's the thing. Everybody knows the right thing on this one.
Yeah.
Game's back on. We can still talk about. And what else has gone on? Like, what all have you heard this weekend? Because I know they're like throwing everything at the wall to see what'll stick.
The big thing that blew my mind was a Matt Walsh video. Are you familiar with him?
Dimly. Isn't he more like a right-wing guy? Maybe not. I don't know.
Very conservative, yeah.
Yeah.
I never really hear him say. People don't really think themselves as right wing, I guess, right?
Well, I like
Maybe
to.
some people do. But conservative, yes, definitely very, very, very conservative. The thing is, he's actually pretty funny. I've actually watched 2 of his movies, and I really want to see the third one. He did a movie that was fucking terrifying and hilarious. The What Is a Woman documentary. Did you see that one?
No.
Holy shit, dude! It's mind blowing. Because he just does these he just interviews a bunch of people and he's like fucking with them. But the interview,
Oh, he's that dude. Yeah. Okay. Dude, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Interviews are crazy. And
well, people are fucking nuts.
Oh yeah.
I still think I've got the best solution to that. Really.
What's that?
I mean, one, unless it affects me, like unless it affects you personally, mind your own fucking business. That's number one. Like what people do with their lives, unless it specifically harms you or impacts your life, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, fine line there though.
I mean, is there though? We all grew up with the Crying Game, right? I think there's a good, honestly, actually, I think there's a good portion of guys our age that saw that movie and they were traumatized for life.
I mean, Trainspotting did it better.
Did it? I don't remember that scene in Trainspotting. The baby in Trainspotting haunted my fucking nightmares, though.
Not me. I mean, the
really?
Baby, no. I mean, I love it, but
don't get me wrong. I mean, it wasn't like, but it was.
The thing
is, a very, very.
That's one of my favorite movies, by the way. I'll talk about Trainspotting.
I love Trainspotting.
But it has a lot of different tones that it pulls off. And it has some parts, you know, obviously they're hilarious and some parts that are terrifying. And some parts are kind of cartoonish. So like I thought the baby part was kind of like, all right, it's like clearly pretty fake. But
when it's on the ceiling and everything else, yes, it's pretty fake. But when you realize that's not like that baby actually is like that in the crib, it takes on a new kind of tone.
But dude, when Renton ODs and goes through the floor and basically his dealer just like throws him in a cab to the hospital and just like drop him on the street in front of the hospital while he's like out of his mind. That is just insane.
The toilet scene. That public toilet scene where he fishes the pill out.
Oh yeah. That part always confused me. Because it was so surreal when he went into it. Remember?
I think that was the point. I mean, it's like
right. So after that, I was like, what are they saying? Like, is that just a hallucination? Was that real? Like, what's real, what's not? Like, are we supposed to be questioning what's really happening here? But it turns out, I feel like it was more of kind of a one-off. They didn't do like too much of that.
I mean, I think on a certain level, that entire movie is pretty disturbing. At a certain level, because I mean, it totally touches on a bunch of different topics that were very scary. I mean, relevant. I mean, you had the HIV stuff, the heroin epidemic,
violence, fucking people up horribly, glasses smashed in your face.
Yep.
Fuck! I shouldn't be doing this. What the fuck am I doing?
Chapman's up.
Chapman.
This is going to be a long game. It's still tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, Chapman's up for the Sox. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. They put the closer in the 8th inning here.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go 2 innings, though. I have Chapman on my fantasy team, too. He's been awesome.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, his stats are awesome, but the problem is he doesn't get as many saves as a lot of other closers, which are worth points. Oh, look at that wild pitch. Great. Come on, get it together, man.
Sosa obviously stole a base.
Nope, it was a wild pitch.
Well, he got another base.
Yeah. It's different, though. It counts as a different stat. Baseball stats get crazy. I know more
They do.
the average bear, but there's still a lot of them. I don't even know what they are.
Well, I got burned one time on a bet because the guy had a hit. Like he actually, and that's what I needed him for. But it didn't count as a hit because it was fielder's choice. So they could have thrown him out. They opted not to. So it didn't count. Then I learned to be very judicious about those bets. Yeah, he's pitching everywhere. Look at that.
Got him. Damn.
That's crazy.
That would have been fun to watch. Struck out Harper. Went out swinging. Good job, Harper.
So back to... So how do you like the distraction they've dug out now that Obama was the evil genius behind this, the Russia collusion thing?
Ridiculous.
I mean, it kind of goes with just throwing everything against the wall to see what sticks, right?
Just dumbest shit ever.
I mean, if they're trying to get it, I mean, if he's trying to get his base to forget about Epstein, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope there's no way out, you know. But at the same time, there's always going to be shit tactics like this.
It's looking like it
more
looks
the
like the Epstein stuff isn't going away.
Yeah, the more the
It
time
looks like it right now.
So what's the answer if the government's not cooperating?
I don't think there is one. Not any that any of us are used to, anyway. I mean, there's an answer, obviously, but not anything that's really happened in the United States ever.
Yet.
That's the key word, isn't it? Yet.
It's probably too late, though. Technology is too out of hand, you know.
Is it though?
Do you know how many like surveillance cameras there are out there? Because most
sure.
people don't, and it's a lot.
Oh, there are a lot. But at the end of the day, I mean, take something like I've heard people call for a general strike. I mean, what are they going to do if we just all decide not to work?
Probably wait it out until individuals cracked before the government did, unfortunately.
But I mean, if it's a widespread general strike, can they?
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
What happens if 30% of the people just decide not to go to work?
It would be chaos, and honestly, probably life-threatening because there'd be so much chaos that casualties would go up.
exactly right. It would be chaos.
Think about it, airports.
Well,
You
I
think-
mean, isn't that already the case? Kind of. They've fired a lot of
Yeah.
the air traffic control people.
But certain places, though, like even if one or two or a couple of people don't show up, then the business can't function that day. And then that could impact like a necessary function. You know what's happening in my town right now? Out here in Beverly, the big freaking news story for the last 2 weeks.
What?
There's been a strike from the trash collectors. So trash days are getting pushed back, including recycling.
Is that happening? Is that happening where you're at?
Yep.
I thought that was just Philly.
It's here too.
Really?
Yep.
Is there any resolution in sight, or what's going on?
It's not totally, but they had trash picked up and said to keep the recycling in. Trash got pushed back by a day. They're sending out email notices and stuff. Everybody's commenting all over Facebook, memes. There's memes flying around everywhere. I found this awesome page called Entering Beverly. You should, I don't know if you follow like Instagram shit at all.
Very, very little.
There's somebody who actually is just regularly posting memes and like posting up like local stuff around here. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Do you want to hear a really random story?
Of course.
This one time in New Jersey,
Those stories always turn out well.
I saw this guy. I saw this guy at a bar and recognized him.
Is this where you tell me you're gay?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no. I'll save that for when you really need the ratings. Hopefully nobody's actually watching this, dude. I'm literally in my, like, I just rolled out of bed shit. So, unless that's the theme, which is cool. But point is, I recognize this guy, and I'd never met him before in real life. And
Okay.
I recognized him from Yelp reviews. Because
seriously, that's where that went.
Yes. Because at some point from just living around this town, I would like look at Yelp reviews and realize there was somebody that was writing these reviews on every single place, every single one. I'm like, yeah. And they have like a picture next to their profile. So every single restaurant has this guy's picture under it.
And I got to be honest, you didn't undersell the story, honestly. Very random and weird.
Random and weird, right?
It was as advertised.
Yeah, I gave you the chance to say no. You said
I know
yes.
You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah. So I went up to this dude and I was like, "You're the guy that writes all the Yelp reviews." And he just nodded his head and he said, "Someone's got to do it." And I was like, "Cool." And that was it. And I was like, I can't fucking believe I just recognized and said something to a dude from.
I mean, actually, that's kind of the best answer you could give as a Yelp reviewer.
Probably.
Like, someone's got to do it, man.
Yeah, he seemed happy about it.
You're right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct. Somebody's got to do
it. I don't totally agree, though. Someone has to do it in the sense that like a lot of people have to do it, and then it's great. If it's the same person doing reviews, it's like, how do I know if I trust your opinion on everything? Just because you have an opinion on everything. Everyone has their own perspective on things. It could be completely different from this guy.
You know, it's a little interesting you bring that up because we're watching this series on YouTube. It's by a guy, kid. I'd say kid. I mean, he's probably like 27, 28. Ryan Trahan, and he does a lot of. He's like the number 4 YouTuber right now as far as subscribers.
Oh my god, I don't want to know. I don't have the brain space for sentences like that.
Well, right, but it's crazy if you think about it though. So he's, his videos every day get like several, 8 million, 10 million views. I mean, that's more than most sitcoms. But he's doing something really cool right now. And I'm gonna wrap it back to what you were saying here in a second. But he's doing something really cool right now. He's doing 50 states in 50 days, and him and his wife are staying at the best B&B that they could get to in every state, Airbnb. And they're doing this to raise money for St. Jude's. So right now they've raised about 7 mil for St. Jude's. And they only got like 5 days left.
That's awesome.
Funny thing though is when they got to Indiana, we were sitting there like we knew that he was going to be here probably over the weekend or something like that. We're just like, wouldn't it be crazy if he stayed in our town?
Yeah.
And hometown in Middlebury. And we watched the video. We're like, wait a minute, I recognize that bug. I recognize that fire station. Holy crap, I recognize that gas station. He actually did stay. Him and his wife did stay at an Airbnb here in Middlebury.
I don't know. It sounds like bullshit.
Now we're going to wrap it around to what you're talking about with Yelp. So he actually did a video where he went to the worst rated restaurant by Yelp review in every town he went through.
I like that.
Just to see if it was like
did he give his
legit
own?
legit sour grapes. Like what was it?
Yeah, that's cool. I hope those owners appreciated it, although he probably did find some shitty ones along the way too.
Oh, for sure. This has to be the most boring baseball game live ever.
No way. End of the inning. Oh, that sucks. No, they had a man on, dude. They're pushing for the lead there. They already brought their closer in. That sucks. They kind of fucked up there. Now the Phillies are going to try to walk it off. But they got Bryce Harper out of the way last inning anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schwarber will be back up, though. It goes to extra innings.
Yeah.
Well, and you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, Schwarber's probably batting 200, but if he connects on it, gone.
Well, that's the case, isn't it?
Yeah. It happens a lot.
So often. I'm getting so sick of these bottom of the ninth. A team's down 8 or something like that. Bottom of the ninth, they score 1 run to blow my entire parlay up, honestly. It's so frustrating. That's very unsatisfying.
That is very, very unsatisfying. That's kind of like going to an Asian massage parlor and they start rubbing you inside your legs and then on your upper thigh, and they spend a lot of time in your upper thigh area. But they keep a towel over your dick the whole time. So it's kind of like exactly what you're just talking about, right? Like
not even close. Like
it's like
not anywhere near that. not anywhere. No.
Oh.
Not even close to that.
Kind of close.
No, it wasn't close at all.
Well, in that case, back to baseball.
I hope so.
But it was the same. Although, for the record, that did happen on Saturday.
You said the massage therapist was in her like late 60s.
Oh yeah, she was like an old hag, basically.
So explain to me this whole VFW. So explain to me the VFW thing. Like what?
Oh yeah.
How did it require 3 days to recover?
Well, the way I look at it is everything in life is about like momentum. And you have positive momentum and you have negative momentum. Chain reactions of things, one thing leading to another. So it can start with just stopping by for happy hour for a drink or two. But one step leads to another. You wake up, you're hungover the next day. And then you're like, well, fuck it, I'm going to eat whatever I want. And then that kind of makes you feel like crap. and then you skip the gym, and that makes you feel like crap. It gets very cumulative. Fell asleep without a CPAP at one point. I wake up, I feel like I'm fucking dead. I feel like
Oh, that CPAP will get you every time.
yeah. But as part of the chill out process, I did see Superman, which was cool.
How was it?
I liked it. It was fun. It was cool.
Is it weird that his dog is apparently the most liked character in the movie?
Yes. The dog was annoying.
You thought the dog was annoying?
Yeah. But I also have a lot of thoughts on the dog culture from living in a very highly like dog friendly neighborhood, and there's all sorts of dog rules and stuff like that, right? So I've become very judgy, as everyone is with dog stuff around here.
What's wrong with dogs?
Oh, nothing. It's just no, nothing wrong. No, quite the opposite. It's just like knowing the unwritten rules of like the dog culture. You know? Yeah.
Okay, explain this to me, because I obviously have dogs. I was not aware that there's unwritten rules in dog culture other than when your dog takes a crap in somebody else's yard, you pick it up.
No, it's a little different because if you're in a tight-knit neighborhood, then you see each other a lot and the dogs see each other a lot. So then sometimes the dogs will treat each other differently. And then you start to judge that person based on their dog and their dog's behavior. And especially some of them are very well behaved and some of them are not at all. In fact, you know what my friend's girlfriend did?
What? Bring it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This is embarrassing. Do you understand how embarrassing this is?
So,
look at this thing.
I don't get it.
Look at it.
I'm looking right at it.
Even she's embarrassed.
Is that a ribbon in the hair or what is it?
That's a bow.
That's a bow?
I had nothing to do with this.
Oh my God. Yeah, that dog looks completely humiliated.
She is. But she actually does get upset when it's taken out though. She prances when it's in. It is highly embarrassing.
Yep, it really is. But
like, there's really no excuse for this thing.
I mean, I don't even know what do you do with it? You just cuddle with it, or do you?
She actually is very active.
No way.
Yeah, she jumps onto the bed. She runs sofas, runs all over the place.
What about like chasing a frisbee or going for a jog or?
Oh, she can't do that crap.
Yeah.
No. She can't swim in a bathtub though.
Bathtub doesn't count. A pool. It has to at least be a pool.
What? I mean, it's like a pool to her. Honestly, she might be like the smartest dog I've ever had, which is crazy because her brain has to be the size of a walnut.
Yeah.
Like just tiny, tiny brain.
Like JD Vance.
Don't even get started on that one. Yeah, JD Vance. Do you honestly, question on that one? Do you think he is just like counting down the minutes until this Epstein thing explodes? Like,
wouldn't be
honest
surprised.
question. Do you think he's just kind of waiting to kind of, 25th Amendment Trump or something like that over this?
That would be. I hadn't considered that, but trying to put the pieces together on it, I look at it as he probably came on board looking at himself as like if and when Trump is out after 4 years, that he would look to be the next president. I would think he'd have his eyes on trying to be that guy for the Republican Party. Right.
The thing is he really that like unself-aware?
But do you think
Like
he's
nobody likes him.
Yeah. Politicians should be more respected than liked, probably, right?
Is he respected?
No, that's the problem. Nobody respects any politicians. I don't at this point. Maybe a couple sometimes.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah, seriously.
Not at all.
Yeah.
The people
What
that
about
should be
Bernie?
fighting for us are not.
What about Bernie?
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little. I mean, bear in mind, I'm the only reason I even come close to like Democrats or center left politics is mainly because the Republicans have gone so far right. I think Bernie has some good points.
Well, what about Ron Paul then?
Oh man, I to this day I think Ron Paul was like a cult. I knew a guy that went like way overboard. Ron Paul, and yeah, it's kind of like I mean it was. I think the hardcore Bernie supporters and the hardcore Ron Paul supporters are kind of that's basically a Venn diagram that is just a circle.
Yeah. Probably.
And I think it has a lot to do with the Federal Reserve. That whole audit the Fed thing. Bernie has some good points. It's their point. I guess this fight oligarchy tour he's done. I agree with a lot of what he says. When he was actually running against Hillary, I didn't like there were just it was a different era. It was a different time. I don't think we were ready for what he was selling.
It was a different time, all right.
But now I think the pendulum has swung so far the other way that most of what he says is fairly reasonable.
Yeah. It's weird how
Because
that works.
there has to be a balance. Something has to swing the other way.
It's like you can only have like 2 Sith Lords at a time. There has to be a balance. It's always 2. Dark side of the
Okay.
Force, light side of the Force, balance.
I guess.
It's kind of like the same thing.
Sort of. Sure. We'll go with it. We'll roll with that. No, I just think I don't know. Capitalism is all well and good, but when it gets too far, like where we're at now, there has to be a balance.
Yeah. It's true.
Because it's not really capitalism anymore, because there is no competition. So at that point, it's monopoly or mercantilism. It's not even capitalism. It's an entirely different system. And that's pretty much where I think we're at now. Which is why my favorite president is Teddy Roosevelt.
Strong.
See,
argument.
I don't think Bernie's the one that'll get it done though. The guy I'm banking on is kind of like he basically is a Teddy Roosevelt, really, is Pritzker.
Hmm.
A very wealthy person
Hmm.
who is more than willing to go in and break up monopolies and cartels and everything else.
I can see that.
And not even blink at breaking up a Facebook or a Meta or an Apple or anything else. He wouldn't blink twice. So he's my horse.
That's a good one. I wish they would change this Ghost Runner rule.
What would you change it to though?
I would change it to. Did we already talk about this in last week's podcast?
We talked about it a little bit, yeah, last week. But
Yeah. So I'm sure
I
everyone
asked you what you
remembers-
thought, because I don't think they should. I don't know. I see. What did we come up with? Because I think came up with was probably a good thing. Is like the 10th inning and the 11th inning, there's no ghost runner.
Or maybe
Or was it just the 10th? I think the 10th inning, they just play it straight up. 11th inning, the ghost runner starts on first.
Yep.
12th inning, they start on second.
Yeah.
13th inning, they start on third.
Yeah.
And then that continues on 14th, 15th, however long it goes.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. That would actually be pretty intense too, because then you'd sort of feel like the leverage dialing up.
Pressure. Yeah.
There'd be a lot
Like
more
dial
pressure.
up the pressure on the pitching,
When you put somebody
especially.
on third, dude. How crazy would that be, dude? Have somebody on third with no outs. It's like, oh shit. You
Yeah,
have to have, like, immaculate defense at that point.
exactly.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see it. Banana Ball was pretty interesting because they actually have a timer. So if it's not over in time, then the game is just over.
That's actually kind of funny. That's great. I like it.
Yeah, but they usually finish in time too. So
Even with all the kind of like show part of it that they do.
oh yeah, because they're playing ball, which is the funny part. But it looks like they're not really calling any pitches other than just throwing fastballs. So they're just expected to throw, and hitters just go up and try to hit, basically, you know. And the scoring system is different too. I didn't realize how they do it per inning, where it's almost like playing cornhole or something, where you take the number from each inning and then just subtract it, and like that's how much you get like for that inning. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you win the inning. You don't. There's not like an aggregate score.
You
That's
win the
cool.
inning.
So it's kind of like tennis.
Yeah, and it makes the game go by faster.
Can't argue with that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. Because the other team was actually, it wasn't like the Globetrotters where it's like this team was just getting their ass kicked, which ultimately they did lose, but I mean they were playing, you know. They're
That's the
hitting.
question I have. Is it an actual league, or is it like the Globetrotters where there's just like one other team that's sort of the one that gets beat up on?
Yes, it's like it's that, but it's
Okay.
like an exhibition league, and
Okay.
there's now 4 teams. So
Okay.
I thought they always played the same team. I thought they always played the Party Animals. The Party Animals would come out with like these neon colors. But the team we saw them play was the Firemen, and they came out and their uniforms were like painted with like black and yellow stripes, like firefighters. It was like so dumb that it was actually like kind of funny, because then they do things with like a ladder, you know, like if one of them hit a home run, they pulled out a ladder and they would like run up it and like stuff like that. So they were fun too. It was a good time.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. I missed an opportunity to wear a perfect shirt to it, but I did not.
What was the perfect shirt?
It was like this yellow satiny summer button-down shirt type of a thing that had a really cool pattern on it that I got at a horror shop that involved, you couldn't tell what it was at first, but it's kind of like a shark with some waves. And
Cool.
Everybody there was wearing yellow shirts. I didn't realize how many like yellow shirts people are going to be wearing there. It was like a huge thing to like turn the stadium yellow. So,
Okay.
like, damn, should have known.
We can't argue with it. It's massively popular. So
Yeah. I need to grab a drink of water.
go for it.
All right.
We'll pause.
Oh, hot take. Sometimes water is the best drink ever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay then. Bottom of the 10th. Runner on second and third. That's not good for you.
Man.
You like that when the camera goes off? This little audio avatar there.
Yeah. Horrifying.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Yep.
She should go into one of your horror movies.
Way too scary. Well,
Base is loaded. No outs. I'd say this one's done.
hmm. Oh, Jordan Hicks. That's who they picked up in the Devers trade. He had
Yeah,
a
I haven't
horrible.
been following any trade news.
Jordan Hicks has a horrible ERA this year.
Where was he at before?
Well, before this, he was with the Giants. He was part of the scrubs that
right.
got traded over for Devers. In hindsight, everybody likes that trade now, by the way.
That was a bad trade. Devers is not done very
Dude.
well.
Everyone, myself included, went from being bullshit over that to how do we let ourselves get so ripped off to 10-game winning streak later. And everyone's like, and by the way, Devers is sucking over there and creating drama over there. And he's hurt over there and he hasn't been hitting that great.
He
And
has
all
not.
Yeah. And all the Sox fans now are just like, great trade. Got rid of a fucking cancer. Fuck him. And you know what? I don't miss him at all because if you think about it, he's not really a very charismatic player. And I think part of the issue that they had is that with the contract they were giving him, they wanted him to be more of like a leader. And he kind of wasn't. He kind of didn't really give a shit, you know? He's kind of a sourpuss. So I think they were kind of like, whoa, you're just like the sourpuss and you won't even play another position when a guy gets hurt. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I really don't understand that one
Yeah. I think that's how it was.
at all because it's like you're getting paid millions of dollars to do
Right.
this.
But then as soon as he gets to the Giants, he's like, I'll do whatever the team wants me to do. And if they want me to play first base, I'll play first base. But then, he hurt his groin before he could start practicing first base.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
I guess I can't practice first base after all.
No, I think out of the last 4 years, the worst, most impactful injury I've ever seen was Halliburton's Achilles.
Oh, dude.
First quarter, game 7.
No.
That was brutal. I honestly, I can't think of an injury that was more impactful in the last 10, 15 years.
Ugh. Awful.
Game 7, NBA Finals, star player, pops an Achilles, like 6 minutes and 5-6 minutes into the game.
Yeah. I mean, there's worse shit than that too, but that's pretty bad.
I mean, there's more awful injuries on camera and during a game and everything else. I'm just going like impactful because when you think of when that injury occurred, you're like Game 7, tied series, NBA championship.
Yeah. Changed the whole game.
Yeah, the only thing like baseball wise, I would equate it to is like what Game 7 of the World Series. You know, two
Oh,
outs, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth.
did this game just end, by the way, or
Oh yeah, no. Nowadays, as soon as on the bottom of the
oh
bottom of
my
the inning,
god,
if they go
dude.
ahead, yeah.
Oh my god. Did you see how they lost?
No way.
That is the most anticlimactic.
Catcher interference?
That's nuts. So
That's crazy. No way.
all right, I can't go.
Hold
all
on.
right.
I'll put it.
I just want to see how those guys got on base. Was that 3 walks or were there any hits in there?
Oh, there were hits.
There were.
Yeah. Here, I'll hold on. I'll scroll it down for you.
That was at the bottom of their order too.
Wild pitch. Oh, shoot. So Marsh started at second. He was the ghost runner. He walked Kemp. Wild pitch.
So Jordan Hicks just had like the worst inning ever
Pretty much. Yes.
and didn't even get a chance to end it because of catcher interference.
Yep. Why would you intentionally walk Kepler? No outs.
I didn't get that either.
Why would you do that?
Because you do that to try to go for a double play.
I get that, but you already have a runner on third.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, but in that case, it doesn't make sense.
That is so dumb.
So the only other reason would be they straight up don't want to pitch to that guy and they just want to go after the bottom of the order. But that is so dumb because then that opens up the door for some stupid shit like that. Like it could be anything at that point.
Catcher interference.
I really want to see that play now. I wonder what happened.
Oh, something like that. They'll have that clipped very quickly. I can't share it here, but
I got the app on my phone now. See how the old fantasy team is doing. Ooh.
Awful.
Well, the week I do a weekly matchup. It just started. Did you have money on this game?
Yes.
Okay.
For the under though.
Well, I did get a steal from Trevor Story at least.
Actually, I had this game under 8 total runs, so all good, all good in the hood on this one.
Nice. Do we have any more hot takes to take across the line here?
Not really, man. Unless there's
Do
not
we
much
have
more. We've kind of covered the news. I mean, the major news is obviously the freaking Obama stuff and the Epstein stuff. JD Vance going to, and I guess JD Vance going to lobby Fox News executives for something. Which is stupid.
So stupid.
I don't know what he thinks. I mean, nobody likes him.
Well, he probably doesn't care how many people don't like him.
But isn't that kind of like that's how you get elected kind of thing?
Yeah. I think politicians have to be a little bit of sociopaths to a little bit of a degree, among other bad qualities, all the dark triad qualities, etc. But worse than that even. Boy, I hate politicians. So
pretty much.
It's pretty bad.
All right, man. I think that's it for Game's Over. Since you're blacked out, if you want to do this with the Red Sox game, let me know.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. Go pass out.
All right, man.
Talk to you later.
Night.
Night.